Hi, today we are not going to play against some 3-dan player on Fox. I would like to show you some life and death questions that I made during the years I played Go. So first of all, if you have not yet visited this website before, this is actually made by Michael. So I think this website is really great, and I really do love the page on life and death because it has all ranges of different life and death puzzles, including from level of beginners to 5-dan levels. At the same time, it also beautifully categorize all the different types of life and death puzzles. For example, the first one will be life and death at the corners, and then on the edge, and some life and death in the real game which have not modified a single bit. So personally, I really like the life and death at the corners because I think this is the most important and fundamentals to Go players, because most of the Joseki started in the corner. So knowing deep about the life and death corners may definitely help you to play your games. So today I would like to show you some original questions that made by myself. So if you click on the original questions that I just clicked, it will transfer you to this website. And then today we are going to look at question 2, so which is this one. So I also made a multi-go file, and we can look at the variation there. So this was the multi-go file. So this questions was actually, I did not modify it a single bit. It comes from real game. I remember this game was played against Taiwan 7-dan when I was 13 to 14 years old. So I was having the black stones, and I get surrounded by all his white stones. So my goal here is to save the triangle black stones. So I will be having to play the capturing race with these circle stones inside. Before I try to figure out this problem, I will think about how many liberties I have and how many liberties my opponents has. So for me, I have 3 liberties for the black, and for white it is kind of difficult to calculate how many liberties white has because it highly depends on how black will play. So first of all, let's try some simple moves to see if we can capture the white stones. So for example, if I squeeze, he will connect, and then Atari, he connects. So white has 4 liberties, black has 2. So this is not possible to capture the white stone and win the capturing race because white has more liberties than black. So let's try something more advanced. So if we squeeze and then we throw in, and then Atari connects, yes, it's really great. We reduces 1 more liberty from the white, and white has 3 liberties, black has 2. Still, it's not enough because after Rihanna he played this one, then black will be dead. So after trying some simple moves like this squeeze, we'll think about, like, because we have a solid eye, white doesn't have a solid eye, is it possible that we can reduce the eye shape or destroy the eye shape of the white so that when yourself have an eye, your opponent doesn't? It is possible that you are placing yourself in a superior position in the capturing race. So for example, this one, is it possible? So if your opponent blocks, so black will play squeeze, and then he play this one, you throw in, and then he captures, you Atari, he connects, and then you play this one. So white is dead. But in this position, white will not play the block. Instead, white is going to play this one. So after the Atari connects and then this one, white can simply play this one to capture the black. Okay, so the correct answer of this question is actually playing this one. So if white is going to play this one, then this is simple. We Atari and then play this one, then white is dead. So what about if white is going to play this one? So if he played this one, then now we squeeze, and then after he played this one, we throw in, and then captures, we throw in again, captures, we Atari, connects, and then we play this one, white is dead. So we now know that playing d2 is not okay for the white. So what about if white is playing this one? So here we need to be very careful. We cannot throw in now because after you throw in, it goes back to the logic that white has 3 liberties, black has 2. So white is going to capture the black. So in this position, after this exchange of this peep and connects, black has to hane now. So if white is going to play captures, like here, black can play throw in. If he captures, we Atari, he connects, and then we play this one, then all the white group is dead. So in this position, white cannot connect anymore. White should play this one, and after black played this captures, white has to spend one more move here to make sure that this group is alive. If white is going to tenuki, black has a choice of playing this Atari and then this one to make this group become a ko. Okay, so what about in this position? White is not going to play d2 to capture the e2 stones. So what about if we take away the liberties? Similarly, we cannot play the throw in because after throw in he captures, the black has only one liberty inside. So in this position, hane is actually an asking move. If white is going to take away the liberty here, then now we know that we have a solid die and white doesn't. So now we want to play the Atari to make sure that white is going to connect all his stones, and then we connect here. So after black connects, it seems like white has 2 liberties while black has also 2. But in this kind of situation where black has an eye, white doesn't, all the common liberties belongs to the person who has an eye. So black has an eye, white doesn't. So this common liberties is actually black's liberty instead of the white. So if white play this one, black can play this one and captures. So if we count liberties, we will count like this. Black has 1, 2 liberties, and white has only 1. So white will, of course, lose the capturing race. So let's do some recap. So the correct answer of this question and the best response for the both sides would be play peep, and then white connects, and then black play this hane, and then white play this one, and then black plays this throw in, and then white captures, black play this Atari, white play this one, black captures all the stone, and then white play this one. So black saved his stones, and white also saved his stones as well. So this is the correct response for both sides. So this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.